Yo, what up? It's Erratic Assassin here with the Erratic Show. We're in PTA Industries and Industry out here at 442, supporting Kulcha Sundaze.
Yes, sir.
But I'm here, with an important PTA figure right now. One of the young niggas killing it and representing for the, for the whole city, holding it down. Even though he's from, he'll let you know where he's from. But I'm here with the one and only Lord of Transitions, Canvas Sativa.
Yes, sir. What's
How
good?
you doing?
I'm good, bro. Can't complain. I feel blessed. I feel happy, and yeah, it's a good day. It's a Sunday. We're out at Kulcha Sundaze, supporting the homie, and yeah, we're outside.
I know, I love my G. So let's talk about where you're from, because everyone thinks you're from PTA, but the truth is that you're not. So where you from?
Originally I'm from Maptown. I grew up in this suburb called Rivera Park. So yeah, I'm an 018 brewer. I only came to Pretoria in like 2019, and I've been pushing ever since.
Oh, well, my God.
Yeah.
I'm talking about your background in Pretoria. Tell us a little bit about growing up here. Like, where did you start off? What were you doing? Where was Scala? All that stuff.
In Pretoria, I mean at home over here.
In Pretoria.
Okay, yeah. So I came 2019 in Pretoria, right? So this is a very interesting street for me, because literally I used to live like on Pretoria, which is like the street got the next block, right? And I'd walk the street coming to Scala, going home, so it's wild. So this building here on the corner, I think on the second floor, second or third floor, there's this college, it's called Revolution Media Academy, right? So that's why I studied sound engineering and studio work and all these things, and that's where I met Baitu, who's like one of my close friends, but also one of the co-founders of Escaping the City. So it's just interesting that I went to school here, right? And then 442, here's where I got my first DJ gig ever. Even though it didn't go that well, but we gotta start somewhere. And then I got my first gig here, started figuring shit out, and now like month end on the 29th of September, we're hosting our biggest Escaping the City. It's a collab with Underground, and we're doing it at ABE, which is like a few buildings away. So it's literally like the journey, right? So
that's crazy,
bro. Like it's trippy, right? So yeah. So that's a little bit of the background of how we got you.
I would love it. I was talking about the journey. How has it been? I'm sure there's been ups and downs. How have you been able to deal with it? And just handle all the pressure, especially being this far. Well, not too far away from home, but not at home where there's a structured support system, and having to come up and build your own and trusting people.
Even familiarity, like being familiar with home and coming here, having to adapt about how the city works, how people move, etc. It's been like a good experience in terms of like an adventure, like growing outside your comfort zone. I've learned a lot about myself. I've met a lot of dope people, and it's a great city like for support. I won't lie, like they've been very embracing, they've been very supportive, and it's just like you take the highs with the lows, bro. I won't lie, the first couple of years were tough. Like I remember I had a controller, right, and a laptop that was on life support. I used to walk from my flat all the way to 442 just to play gigs, right? And now fast forward, I'm getting bookings, I'm getting emails or whatever. So it's really trippy for me, I won't lie, seeing where I started and where I'm at. But I'd say like, just keep going, bro. Just keep going. Have faith. I think one thing I've gained is faith. Like I believe in things so much more now, because seeing from like having nothing to having something, right? And yeah, it's been a great journey. Like I wouldn't want to change anything. From like the broke days and not being known to where we at now, like I wouldn't want to change anything. And yeah, it's been trippy. It's hard for me to summarize, but it's been trippy. Ups and downs, of course.
Man. Yeah. No, I love it because you've done so many major things. You were there on the lineup for Fill Out, Bonelli Stadium out there in Northwest.
Yeah.
You've done Sunset Sundays. You've done at Sumo. You're talking about it was a dream of yours at Sumo. You've been achieving and conquering. You're doing Escaping the City. You dropped your debut EP, Sativa season. So like starting all of these ventures, how do you begin the effort to start them and just maintain them and sustain them, as well as being able to spread yourself out and not spreading too thin?
I think that's something I'm still learning, because some days I feel like damn, you're doing too much, my boy, like focus. But I think it's just been seeing an opportunity and like being willing and curious enough to try it out. And you're like, oh, actually I can do this. Oh, I can use this to do this. And I just been like trial and error and learning and just being curious, like, oh, how would it feel if I made an event with my favorite artists that never get booked, right? And now fast forward, we have Escaping the City. So it's really just trying shit out, learning, right? Taking risks, believing in myself, and just like doing cool shit. Like, okay, what do I want to leave behind that other people haven't left behind, such right? Because it's like, okay, you can come to the culture, but what are you really contributing, you know?
Yeah.
And being a big fan of hip hop, growing up on hip hop, I feel like I was raised by the school of hip hop, so I need to give back, and so my need to give back has kind of guided me to, in a weird way. So that's how I've done all these things.
Oh no, man, I love it. Love to hear it. And you know, what can the people expect from you coming up in the future?
Firstly, right, 29th of September, it is a Friday. Escaping the City is collabing with Underground 10. Shout out to Culcha Sundaze for holding us down. We will be hosting at ABE Pretoria Center. It's going to be a big show. We got Jay Jody, we got Black Les, we got Words, lots of Nova Pounds, Machine. The lineup is insane. We got open mics and beat battles. It might be the first beat battle in Pretoria, actually. So we're making history, right? In terms of music, I don't want to say too much, but I got a couple of songs in the vault. Got some shit with Doshi, got some shit with Huey, got some shit with Maverick. There's a bunch of shit in the vault. I'm just gonna figure out how to drop it. And then on the DJ side of things, just keep my socials, bro. Keep my socials. I'll be gigging probably in Bram or Hatfield or Samson or wherever. I can't say too much right now, but just keep the socials.
I wait now, my G. Thanks for your time. We appreciate you. We love you. Wishing you the best. Wishing you more blessings, more success. And happy to be on the journey with you, fam.
Thank you. Shout out.